hear turbo more than car.
Chinese hair dryer. We're back inside the daily. Well, I don't think you guys have seen the daily before, but the daily's the daily. This is not on the channel because there's no reason for it to be. It's just my get A to B car. Back on topic, right? Last time you guys saw me, I was putting the engine back inside the Celica. So since then, there are a few things that I have found that I either don't have with me or are missing. Main ones for the power is the power steering bolts. Damn, I can't talk this morning. Main ones are the power steering bolts. So the power steering bolts I need so I can put the everything behind the engine back together and put the axle back in because it was easier accessible like that. I need, for the front of the engine, I need the intake manifold, which I think my mechanic has, and also my coolant inlet pipe. So both of them I do not have, which means I can't start the car and I can't fully put the car back together yet. What I have also been doing is I've been trying to source a 2ZZ or 2Z for my Jamaicans out there, intake manifold, and a 2ZZ inlet coolant inlet pipe, also the thermostat housing. Basically the 2ZZ intake, I'm not sure how I'm going to use it once I do get it, because I will have to have an adapter, and there's not really much people out there that make adapters for them, and if they do, you have to search until the ends of the earth to find one. So who knows, I might be custom making one, or well, I might be custom making one, and maybe depending on how I feel the custom job is, maybe I'll start selling them, like making an adapter for a 1ZZ to 2ZZ intake manifold swap. So yeah, that's my little update for the Celica. Hopefully next time, hopefully whenever this clip ends and the next clip starts, the car will have an intake coolant pipe and the power steering bolts. Let's see. So we just did a little bit of a movement, upside down thing just now, because the feed was where the drain is, and we can't have that. So a little upside down thing, and then I had to clap this up in the air because I needed aiming up in the air, of course. But while that's a thing, I need to set this back into position so I can put, because remember I'm using a internal wastegate, so I have to put this back into position where it should be. Alright, so my flywheel, a brand new flywheel, it looks like this. I'm gonna clean it off after I put it back on. No use in doing it right here. Sorry for the sniffles, I'm a little bit not under the weather, but sniffly. We have our ARP bolts back. We got brand new ARP bolts. This is all we were missing to start the installation, so that's what we will be doing, is installing these. All right, flywheel almost on. I gotta tighten them, but as you can see, if it would focus, the ends of the bolts are greased. Greased. And then what we're going to do is be tightening these in a star pattern, because you don't want to tighten one side at a time. That won't give it a flush seal, which this is something that's spinning at very, 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 very high speeds, so you have to be careful to do it the correct way. So we'll be doing, when I say star pattern, I mean like you will be going the furthest like away as possible from the other bolt. So like here to here to there to there to there to there to there to there. So star pattern, and you'll be doing that all the way down until the paper says 70 right there. Yeah, I can't focus on it, but yep, right there. Paper says 70, so that's what we'll be doing. All right, so we're a little bit further than last time. As you can see, clutch is on now. I got it in the middle as much as I could, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Bolts are on, they're torqued down. Please, if you guys decide you want to do this, if you still haven't followed my advice and not build one of these because they're expensive to build, if you still decide you want to do this, do not follow the internet torque specs. Do a little bit more research, or don't follow the surface torque specs, because the surface torque specs will tell you these are to be torqued to 70. Do not do that. You will break these. Don't do that. Cool? They should be torqued to either 25 or 28. It depends on how hard your bolts are. Yeah, because I guess they have two different types of bolts that they use to torque these down. So of course the lower torque spec is for the respective lower bolt, and then the big one will be for the big one. So yeah. Hello built family. He just gave y'all the name. I like it. It's a perfect name. Back with my cousins again, and we have Exhibit A.
Part 3.
Part 3. Yeah, so don't mind me. It's hot. I've been sweating. Haven't showered yet. Sticky. So, engine, car today, hopefully. Start, maybe not today, but at least it'll start at some point. But engine in today.
So that was carrying you, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, car up. Engine on. I mean, we have feed all the way to that right there. I need to get a new oil filter. I'll keep that on the list of things I gotta buy. Next, feed for the water inlet for the turbo comes from the heater core pipe, so it gets fed from almost the same place, but instead it's up here on top of the thermostat. Sorry, my Jamaican, I don't use H's and T's, I guess. The second one, which should be the return, is back here, but I have it going up in here for a minute, mostly because I want it out of the way, and I don't really want anything hampering us from getting it back inside the car. Like here, there's a bunch of stuff in here. As you can see, I removed the exhaust manifold. Hopefully that's enough space, I'm praying, because this is a little intimidating, seeing how far it protrudes. But we're gonna throw this thing in here today and see how far we can get. Stay tuned. All right, so engine is partially in, not fully. Still, we actually do need to put it in there completely, but it's in. I would have a time lapse set up for you guys or something, but the problem is I don't have my GoPro. I know who have it. To the Limits got it, but I don't really wanna, you know? Kinda wanna surprise him with it. And I feel like if I ask him for the GoPro right now, he's gonna be just a tad bit suspicious. And yeah, we'll wait for a little bit. All right, we're back. Update a couple days later. Engine is still in there, as you can see. I have blocked the intake up. We still have a couple more things to be done. You can see I'm sweating. Everybody knows it's very, very, very hot outside right now. But I just did the axle nut. I had to put it back on. Well, I had to take the axles out so I could get space for, let me see if I can get this behind here. Hold on. so I can get space for power steering, which you can barely see, but it's right in front of you. The bolts in there were giving me a very, 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 very warm time to install. That one with the nut right there, that brass looking nut. And same thing for the one below it. Hold on. Yeah, I can't see it. But yeah, that was giving me a warm time. So I had to take the axle out to get space to that. And to get space to get the wastegate actuator on the turbo. So alternator back in. AC compressor back in, starter back in. Ended up scoring a metal thermostat housing, so that's good. A couple of the wires are already plumbed. I have these plumbed in, and injectors are plumbed. Coil packs are plumbed. You can hardly see, I know it's dark. Yeah, slowly getting everything back together. Looks a little bit like a rat's nest, but it'll start looking more like a car soon. Intake. I was missing an intake manifold, so here we go. Intake manifold. Throttle body also. So probably won't get started tonight, but it's moving slowly but surely. We're back. We're along a lot further than where we were before in the last update. I can't remember if I showed you alternator's on, AC is on, starter is on. Oh yeah, that's where I did leave off, and the rain fell, so I couldn't show you guys anything else. The slave is tight, good. I just put this mount on just now, so the front mount is good, side mount's good, that mount's good, back mount should be good. You can see the little snail back there chilling. The Chinese hair dryer. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I need to unplug these fuel injectors, and I need to get the battery and the ECU connected. That way we can prime the car over and over and over again until we know that we have both until we know that we have full fuel pressure and, most of all, oil pressure, because we do not want to starve this turbo at all. Car is semi-bled, not fully bled yet, it's still bubbling, but I'm going to crank the car over now to try and get some oil pressure running through the system. So let's put the power back on. That's on kinda. Fuel?
Yeah.
From where?
Right in this one.
That one. Where?
Right there.
The middle one, this one? All right, part 15. This time we'll try to start it. Chronicles 28,550.
I did say last start, episode 29.
It's from one of those fittings.
Oh, I see. All right, try number 6,000. Ready, set, start.
The car's all we hear is
And the
turbo.
car
I hear
was
turbo
gone.
more than car.
The exhaust
what I
was
hear.
gone. All I heard was whistling.
Alright, welcome back to another daily POV. Yeah, so I'm sure as you guys saw from the last clip or last video, I'm not sure where I'm putting this yet. The car started and it sounds sick, like that. I'm excited. I don't even like think words can put like into perspective just like how ecstatic I am, because now it's working. My dream became a reality. I said I was going to turbo a car, and that is what I did. I did what I set out to do. After countless times thinking it will never happen, after countless times of me blowing up engines and being like, oh damn, another setback. After countless setbacks, after multiple people have been like, yo, just do something else, or yo, that will never work, or yo, that's the worst thing that you could do, or yo, your dream is dumb, because who would want to turbo a car like that, or who would want to do stuff to a car like that? And I stuck with it because it's my dream, not anybody else's. Because to everybody else's is stupid, and then on the outside to them it's like a joke, but they don't understand that to me it means everything. I am beyond happy like this. So basically I made this clip just to say, guys, ladies, gents, if you have something that you want to do, just do it. Just do it. Don't let anybody else tell you that, oh, it's not possible. If it makes sense for you, it doesn't have to make sense for anybody else. You just have to make it make sense for you, that's all. And if it makes sense for you and it's what you want to do, then put your head down, and as rich people always say, work hard. But people don't understand that when they say work hard, they actually mean it. They're not just telling you something to get you out the way. It's real. They tell you to work hard, they're telling you that for that 24 hours that you have out of the day, for that 16 hours that you'll be sitting down not doing anything, put that towards you accomplishing whatever you set out to accomplish. That's what working hard is. That's sleeping for that 1 hour, waking up, researching, after that figuring out something else towards your goal. That's what working hard is. So this is what I had to say to you guys. Your dreams are not just dreams. They can become reality if you try hard enough. And a quote I've started to live my life by for the past year and a half now has been, a failure is not a failure, it's just not a success. Keep trying until you reach success. Which basically means that if you failed one time, like you failed once, don't take it as you losing. Take it as you learning. Because now you know, okay, if I do it like this, I lost. What about if I try it like this? And every single time you'll get closer and closer to actually winning instead of failing. And you'll find out that you'll be winning a lot more, because you won't even look at stuff as failures anymore. You're just learning. But yeah, instead of being all sappy and stuff, y'all saw the car. Awesome. We started it. We drove. We went for a little drive. A little drivey drive. That turbo sounds sick. Oh, that sounds so good. You guys could see me in that clip. I was giggling. The giggling. So how happy I was. So I'm just saying that to say, I hope y'all having a great day or whatever y'all are doing. I hope you guys are successful in whatever you try to pursue. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, keep working towards your dreams. See you.